I'm now back in Kisumu with Dan. It's been a year since I was last here and I'm so excited to see all the changes. We've just arrived at the centre and have been greeted by an overwhelming number of members of the community, which is amazing to see all these people turned out. The admin block was unrecognisable since I last visited. The changes from a bare shell to a working building has been incredible. You can see there's plastering, painting, wiring, plumbing. The walls, ceilings, floors and windows have all now been completed. Thanks to everyone at home who supported this work. It's incredible.
It has really changed.
Yeah, and you can see in all of the rooms as well. The floor tiles have been laid, we've got the ceilings all been finished. So we've seen the massive changes that have happened to this structure, the admin block, and the fact that we've now got volunteers who are going out doing social work. The social workers have been helping to gather information and identify the neediest families in the area, which will serve as a foundation for us to design community programmes which will benefit both children and families and identify those which are most in need of a home at the boarding house at Cecilia's Children's. We wouldn't be able to do this without you, so everybody who's been supporting Cecilia's Children in the UK, but also in Europe. We have Austria, we have people in America and around the world who've been helping, so thank you so much for your support. But there's so much more to do. The next stage for us is to build the boarding house and expand the work of the social workers. The boarding facilities will have a capacity to house up to 100 children, 50 boys and 50 girls. It will benefit children who do not have any family members at all able to look after them. So these bricks here are going to be for the boarding facility.
Yes. We have 7,000. These ones
7,000 here?
Yeah, 7,000.
Wow.
These ones here, plus the other one on the far end. But we need like another 7,000 so that we're able to also construct the washrooms and bathrooms, cubes for the girls and boys.
So you see this whole area, so that's why we need 14,000 bricks, because it's going to be quite a big block, this one, the boarding facility. You may remember last year I spoke of several families that I'd met on my first visit to Kisumu, families that really drew me into the need for a centre such as Cecilia's Children. The very last family I met back in 2013 were two children called Teresa and Scarlett with their father Charles. When I met Teresa and Scarlett, they were just 4 and 2 years old, and their mother Grace had died 6 months previously from AIDS. She was just 22 at the time, which was the same age that I was. We've just learnt that Charles remarried 1 year ago, hoping his new wife Lydia would be able to raise his children. Sadly, she died in July this year and Charles passed on just 1 month later, leaving now 3 extra children in the care of their grandmother. I have so much admiration for this grandmother. The family have dealt with so much sorrow and yet she remains so strong. She's now raising 8 grandchildren with only her husband and 1 living son to help her. The grandmother is the only member of the family who's working, which is a great burden on the family, especially when she's sick. Cecilia's Children wants to run feeding programmes and offer educational support to families like this one. Revisiting this family 2 years on has only shown to me how important it is that we're able to move Cecilia's Children onto the next stage. Thank you for watching this and supporting the work of Cecilia's Children. You can keep up to date with the progress of the centre on our website and social media pages and offer hope for a better future.